Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Quanie, the podcast. If you tuned into episode 6, our conversation on money beliefs, we dive deep into understanding where our financial narratives truly come from, shedding those inherited ideas and recognizing that money is just a tool, not a judgment of character. We explored the subtle dance between scarcity and the abundance mindsets, especially within our homes, and the idea that there's genuinely so much abundance on this planet. Today, in episode 7, we're not just talking about beliefs, we're talking about action. We're moving from understanding to creating. Because what's the point of seeing money differently if we don't know how to manifest more of it, how to call it into our lives, and how to build that abundant reality we truly deserve? So, let's pick up right where we left off, ready to brainstorm our inner world and turn our outer world into a reality. In our previous episode, we brought up the idea that if you are around negative people, there is a part of you that is willing to tolerate that. Well, the same can be said for your financial situation. If you're consistently operating from a place of just enough or even not enough, there's a part of you deep down that might be willing to tolerate that. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, that you deserve so much more. You deserve to ask for more and, more importantly, to believe you deserve it. So this isn't about greed. It's about recognizing your value, your contributions, and your capacity for joy and generosity. When you genuinely believe you deserve more, you create an energetic vacuum that money, opportunities, and resources just rush to fill in. So it's about creating a mindset where you feel worthy of prosperity, not just because you work hard, but because you are a valuable human. You're on this planet too. This is where affirmations become your most powerful tool. I love affirmations. I use them consistently and constantly. Some of my favorite affirmations are things are always working out for me. My income is constantly increasing. All is well. And out of this situation, only good will come. And I credit those affirmations to Louise Hay. Affirmations become your most powerful tool. Affirmations aren't magic spells, they're conscious declarations that reprogram your subconscious mind. They speak directly to that part of you that might be tolerating less, and they begin to tell a new, empowering story. I also believe with affirmations, you have to feel it. I believe that you have to see it, and you have to understand that with affirmations, they don't happen overnight. I've noticed that the affirmations that I use, they plant seeds down the line. Again, in episode 6, I described a moment where I wanted a new apartment and I kept telling myself, I have a wonderful new apartment. There was a moment in my life when I wanted a new job opportunity and I kept telling myself, I have a wonderful new role. And I would feel and imagine what that role would be like. And I would look at past experiences and see what I liked and what I did not like. And keeping that energy, keeping that mindset, calling it in, acting as if really did bring it into my reality. Again, our core affirmation for this journey is my income is constantly increasing. Now, I want to be very clear again. This isn't about wishing for money to fall from the sky, although sometimes it does, sometimes come in unexpected ways. Trust me, I'll get into that. This is about aligning your internal compass with the truth of abundance. When you repeatedly tell your mind, my income is constantly increasing, you're not just saying words, you're cultivating a belief. You're opening pathways and you're making yourself available to opportunities that might not have been there before or opportunities you might not have even noticed before. Let's make this tangible. Close your eyes for a moment or gaze softly ahead and repeat after me, either out loud or in your mind. My income is constantly increasing. Feel the words. Now, visualize what that truly means for your home and your family. See it. Picture your home feeling more secure, not just financially, but emotionally. Imagine the ease of knowing bills are effortlessly covered without that knot in your stomach, without that anxiety. See yourself making those home improvements you've dreamed of, a fresh coat of paint, a new appliance, you're driving your weekend car, or perhaps even a bigger, more peaceful space. Feel the comfort, the peace, the sense of liberation. Now, extend that vision to your family. What new opportunities can you provide for your children? Perhaps an educational experience, a passion project, or simply more quality time because financial stress is no longer dominating your thoughts. How does this increased income allow you to give back with more generosity? See your family thriving, free from financial worry, experiencing more joy and connection. Hold on to that feeling. You will need it going forward, and let it soak into every cell of your being. To truly create this in your consciousness, within your mind, and in your body, it's about more than just saying words. It's about the repetition with the feeling, saying it out loud, writing it down, visualizing it, feeling the emotions of already having it, and what it does for your home. It's about daily practice, a consistent whisper of truth to yourself, your inner self. And this leads to a powerful, sometimes radical idea. You don't always have to work for money in the traditional sense. I know. We're taught that money is directly proportional to sweat and struggle. But what if money can flow to you from unexpected sources with greater ease, with joy? This is where being open to receiving becomes critical. I'd like to share a quick personal story. There was a moment in my life when I was contemplating a particular career move, a big shift. I remember opening up, vulnerably sharing my aspirations with someone, not asking for anything, just speaking my truth. And you know what happened? They were so moved, so inspired that they literally gave me the finances I needed to make that career move happen. See, money came not from a typical paycheck, not from a grant application I filled out, but from being authentic and open. And it was a direct manifestation of being open to receiving. This is also where intuitive purchases come in. Once you're operating from a place of abundance and trust, sometimes a gut feeling purchase can actually be an investment that brings more joy, more opportunity, or simply a needed energy shift that ultimately attracts more. It's about listening to your inner guidance, not just the impulsive spending. Now, a couple of important life notes as we continue to unpack. First, I want to acknowledge that not everyone has or even wants to adopt an abundance money mindset, and that's genuinely okay. Everyone's journey is unique, and respect for that journey is key. This is about what serves you and your path to living well. It's not about forcing a belief system onto anyone. Second, I know from my own experience that money beliefs are hard to break. I repeat, they are very hard to break. Any deeply ingrained habit is hard to break. So, for you to confront these old stories, to be brave and say, you know what, I'm going to challenge my money beliefs, that is a very powerful, courageous shift in your life. They're often deeply ingrained, tied to old stories, and even collective consciousness. But the absolute truth is, they are breakable. It takes a conscious effort, consistent practice, and a willingness to change old narratives. But it's absolutely possible to change your beliefs about yourself, about your life, to see things differently, and to tell yourself a new story. And as that abundance starts flowing, it's wise to have a plan. You might have heard of the 50-30-20 rule. It's a simple tool for managing your money. 50% for your needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. While talking about mindset, a practical structure like this can actually support your abundance, giving your resources direction and peace of mind once you start receiving. Money is not about a restriction, it's about a conscious flow to me. And speaking of conscious flow, I love seeing all the creators who are starting brands and businesses while looking good doing it. I believe they're living proof that when you align your beliefs and your energy and take inspired action, abundance isn't just a dream, it's a lifestyle that you can actually live. Ultimately, this all loops back to one universal truth. Everybody wants to live well. And a healthy, abundant relationship with money, born from conscious beliefs and empowered action, is a powerful pathway to living that full, joyful, and impactful life we all deserve. It's about more than just dollars. It's about peace of mind, freedom, the ability to create the life that you want. And money is a tool that you can do that with. It's also about the capacity to contribute and experience life on your own terms. So, I invite you this week to truly commit to building this abundant reality. I want you to start exploring your own money beliefs even deeper, challenge them, replace them, and even begin to visualize my income is constantly increasing. Just knowing that it means something exactly for you, for your home, for your family. And get creative, go big with your visualizations. Think about that dream home. Think about that weekend car, the work that you truly love doing, and how the money just flows. If you love cats, imagine how you can now invest your money into shelters or anything of that nature. It just opens up new pathways about money belief. If this episode sparked something within you, please share it, rate it, and subscribe. Your support helps us spread the message of conscious living. Until next time, keep seeing differently and living fully.